Welcome back to Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. So this is where we end the flashback childhood chapter. Or rather part, because it actually covers a couple chapters anyway.
You know, I'm just considering Nate's holding a key at the moment. I'm just a little bit I'm just a little bit sad that Sully didn't say, "Oh no, I dropped the lift key," and just walked off like in Pokemon Gen 1.
Oh, well, just you wait till I record Final Fantasy VIII, because there's a part in that game that really annoys me that's pretty much like what you just described.
Final Fantasy 1. Ha!
8.
What a surprise.
8, actually.
Oh, why didn't you just say 8?
I did.
You did say 8.
You did say 8.
There it is.
Then did Skype like cut off just so that it would try and turn me against you then?
I guess, yes. Skype is trying to turn us against each other.
I can just see it now. Joe the Hexium versus Pedro. Dawn of Justice.
There's only one way to settle this.
Okay.
Or even better. Joe the Hexium versus Pedro. Dawn of Justice Civil War.
Featuring Dwibs.
And Shiroi.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, Shiro's only in the movie for like 20 minutes.
All right, so this cutscene.
I haven't seen that movie yet, so is that a reference to something?
Still more screen time than Godzilla got in that one movie.
No, Joe. It's a reference to Wonder Woman not really having much impact in that movie.
All right,
They still get more screen time than Godzilla did in his own movie.
All right, this cutscene. All right, this cutscene is a bit important, so let's try to pay attention a bit.
Okay.
So Nate's found the one ring to rule them all.
Yes.
And a compass.
Basically, what's going on is that ring is the only thing that activates this astrolabe.
Oh.
There you go.
I thought that thing was a... Oh, that is an astrolabe. Never mind.
Kid.
Why, Victor, look who it is. The filthy little stray that made off with your wallet.
Well, shit.
It is purpose that created us.
You haven't got a chance. Just hand it
Purpose
over.
that connects us. Purpose
Now.
that pulls us.
The ring.
Drives us.
What ring?
Search him.
Oh shit.
Who do you think you are, boy? You're nothing but a filthy, cast-off little beggar. You're not fit to touch these objects.
You're a
What the
bitch.
hell do you think you're doing? He's just a kid.
Thank you, Sully.
Sully's pretty much the Han Solo of this series. He's the thief with the heart of gold.
And the one who eventually just becomes a full-out bad guy through character development.
He has the ring!
All right,
He's
so
got the
this.
one ring to roll the ball.
So,
He
yeah.
must stop it before he gives it to Gollum.
So yeah,
So
we have to run away because if they catch us, we have to start over.
So let's see if England's finest can catch a 14-year-old American kid.
Oh crap.
Jova, there's plenty our finest couldn't catch.
Aw, well, don't let it get to ya. I mean, so what if Phoenix had to help out with that case?
Who the hell are these guys?
And if Captain America had to help out with that situation? And if Batman had to actually help? Okay, you know, maybe I'm going a bit too far with this.
Yes, yes you are.
Oh, it was very nice of Superman to help out. Oops!
Oh crap.
Now they're shooting at me?
Wait,
Yeah, they're kind of dicks like that.
Pedro, was that a jump cut?
Yes, it was.
Pedro, you've murdered a 14-year-old boy! Who's now alive again, but all the same!
Yeah.
Also, that's a clear Crash Bandicoot reference.
Yeah.
Ah, but Jova, if it were a Crash Bandicoot reference, there'd be a sound effect going.
Well, that's usually when the character falls.
So yes, fortunately Sully is helping us.
Sully.
Thanks, Sully.
Cheers,
And also,
Sully.
screw you, Miller.
All right, jumping.
Which,
Oh crap.
which Miller, Mark or Frank?
McDonald Miller.
Oh,
He's talking about a Metal Gear character.
okay.
Basically, it's the same motion capture actor playing him.
Yeah, Robin Atkin those. Downs, actually, sorry. Oh crap.
Oh, that's gonna hurt between the legs.
And they died.
It's gonna hurt the head. Actually, you can survive that.
Not to mention the action movie logic.
Excuse me, coming through. Sorry about that.
Alright.
I still feel.
Oh crap. That's... there we go. Man, these guys won't quit, would they?
Well, I'm guessing they're paid well enough.
That jump is, believe it or not, that jump is actually more tricky than it looks.
Really?
so-
I never had an issue with it.
It's because you have to jump at the very tip of the
That
ground.
sounds kind of bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It's just a matter of good timing.
It sounds like pixel perfect stuff to me, and I hate that.
I think the main issue Dwibs has with it is like, well, the game kind of doesn't inform you well. I mean, granted,
Yeah,
I
I
never.
mean, the rest of the time you can have a bit of leeway, but except it's here for some reason.
I'll admit, I never had that issue because I have a platformer's instinct for that sort of stuff. But admittedly, it does seem a bit out of place for a game like this.
Well, shit. Mr. Drake.
Whoops. You all right?
I'm as right as rain as you all. I'll never get that saying right as rain.
Just close your eyes. This won't hurt a bit.
Imagine us. Oh, never mind. You can do the imagining of a nice weathery day in Britain.
Yeah, Sully did it.
And that's how Nate first met Sully.
And then you accidentally shoot Sully in the knee or something.
You're okay, kid.
Alright, so now we're gonna have the conversation that further explains why they formed a partnership.
Sully is literally his surrogate father.
Pretty much, yeah. It's the closest thing he ever
Aw.
had to a father.
Well, he had his actual father, but
Yeah, that didn't work out, as we're gonna learn in 4.
Go on.
yeah.
Suit yourself. You don't want it.
Are there barbecue ribs in there? It looks like it.
Ooh, my picky ribs are my favourite.
Oh, my favorite food
What do
as
you want?
well.
Ooh,
One of my favourites anyway.
A little
Are
gratitude.
they your favorite food too, Roy?
Oh,
one
that's,
of them,
Save your ass
yes.
back there.
Nice.
I love the dialogue in this scene, by the way.
Thanks.
Good
But what's in
mind,
it
share
for you?
good taste.
I mean,
I'm guessing your favorite food
You're a
isn't
crook, right?
ribs, Pedro.
No.
Isn't that tacos?
Aw,
You are
Yeah.
one piece of work, kid.
I guess it's a
What's your
trio of
story,
great
anyway?
minds. Not that tacos aren't great as well.
look, mister. No
Uh,
offense, but I don't even know you.
yeah, that's a good point.
Easily remedied. Victor Sullivan. This should be the part where you introduce yourself. Okay. Suppose you tell me what's so special about that ring.
It belongs in my
Shiroi?
family.
Well, as the buzzing can tell you, this is clearly a ring of Sauron, which is something in.
Sure, but sure.
Can you hear my laptop buzzing?
Yeah, please mute when you're not saying anything. Unmute when you're saying something, but when you're not saying anything, just
I'm
mute.
sure I'm using
Well,
my mind.
Not with a
Yeah.
Just,
Oh wait,
just,
wait,
just,
hold
just,
on, wait, hold on.
Okay,
It's
good.
not happening right now. Are you
Let me see.
muted?
Come on, kid. If
I guess so,
was
yeah.
take it from you, I would have done it by now.
Good point. If he wanted to take the ring, he would have done it by now.
Thank you. So, what is this? Parvis?
Sic Parvis Magna. It means greatness from small beginnings.
All right, the problem should be
That was
averted
his
right
motto.
now.
Thank you.
It's-
also
See,
roll
Queen
credits.
Elizabeth gave
Yes.
it to him in
Nah,
1501
roll
when he
slogan.
got back to England after circumnavigating
Basically,
the
for
globe.
some reason, Skype completely
That's when she
reverted
made him
all
a knight.
the settings back to
sure
default,
as
so
hell didn't know
I
that
actually
on the
haven't been
streets.
speaking through my
As a
external
kid your
mic
age, no Latin.
this whole time.
Oh yeah, Skype
The
does
nuns
that
sort of
occasionally.
Yeah, I know.
It's never
Don't
done that to me
So,
before.
like a-
trust me, Shiroi. It does that.
It's a nice
Anyway,
word for it.
let's.
Okay then.
Yeah, there you go. It's just
So
the
what's
little
all that
foreshadowing for Uncharted 4.
ring and that astrolabe
So what was
thing
that
right there?
again? Sorry.
The boarding. They mentioned the boarding school.
You're the one working.
Oh
for it.
yeah.
Look, kid.
Oh, have you
client
completed
wants
Uncharted 4
something,
yet,
I
Blitz?
obtain it.
No.
He's almost there, though.
I don't ask any questions. It's just a job.
Look pretty friendly to me.
Yeah, well. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm fired.
Honestly, that's the best way to say I quit that you just did back there.
First of all, that was no astrolabe.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't an astrolabe.
It's some sort of decoding device. Check this out.
Besides, astrolabes usually are shaped a bit
On his way
differently.
around the world, Drake sailed through the East Indies. Only he says that it took him 6 months to get from here to here.
Yeah, so?
So it doesn't add up. He was way too good a sailor for that. It would have taken him a month. Tops.
Well, to be fair,
hiding something.
Francis Drake
Something
wasn't
big.
quite as smart as
big?
you would have you
Like secret
believe.
mission from the Queen big. Like millions in plundered treasure that hasn't ever been recovered big.
Basically, Nate believes that he hid some kind of treasure
And
in the desert, in the
Decoding
Arabia.
has something to do with it.
Wait.
Bet my life on
A captain on a secret mission from the Queen, and this came out in 2011.
Won't do her much
Huh,
good.
it's kind
without
of like
the key.
Pirates 4.
So it's a stalemate then.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
now.
Privateers.
So yeah, Marlowe right now is the decoding device, but without Nate's ring, it's
And you
useless.
still haven't told me what you want from me.
Okay. Look,
Oh yeah, that's
There
right.
you
He was
go.
also
Hold
kind of technically a
You'll have to
pirate in
learn.
that regard, since he was a
stick with me and
privateer.
I'll teach you a few
Awesome.
things.
Thanks. But I'm doing just fine on my own.
Yeah, clearly. What do you say we try this again? My friends call me Sully.
You may remember
Nathan Drake.
me as also the same name as the protagonist from Monsters Incorporated.
Drake, huh? Okay.
But you sound nothing like John Goodman.
I see
Actually, it's
great
weird.
things
When
in
I
our
first
future.
heard him, he sounded so much like John Goodman to me.
And there you go. Basically, Nate became Sully's protege, shall we say?
And look what I got him.
Yep.
They'll be fine.
I see great things in our future, kid. Great things. Then shows a shot of them dead. That's some awesome dark
Hey.
humor right there.
I love Jelligan cuts. That's my favourite kind of. That's one of my favourite kinds of humour.
There you go. Turns out this guy was in with them.
Bet you were gonna put a silencer on that thing.
Sully, you got no sense of drama.
Looks like we played them.
So
Like
Jason.
the damn.
So yay,
that
Jason
racket's gonna bring
Statham
the
is a
cops any
good
minute.
guy.
Get the hell out
Of
of here.
course, Jason Statham's
couple
a
of those
good
punches.
guy.
Furious 7, Jova.
You still there, Sherry?
I got
Sorry?
a little swept
You still there? Okay.
You were the one who said make it.
Alright, pay attention, because I love what they say right now at the end of this
All
cutscene.
right, Broaddus, look sharp. They're coming your way. Don't lose them.
Told you they take the bait.
Basically, the ring they got was a fake.
Realize this is a fake.
Yeah. Listen here.
Finally flushed them out.
Now we just follow him back to that.
Now they fooled them into thinking that they're tailing
You
them.
realize you make everything sound dirty.
Do?
Yeah, of course.
Hurry it up, Nate.
Chapter 4.
Run to ground.
By the way, this is
Really?
actually no, I'll let Pedro say the chapters because this is his game. Though I swear he did a couple for 2.
What,
So
Charlie? What's the holdup?
Although this makes me wonder, though, why was Nate willing to sell the ring? I mean, why did they even bother showing up?
They said-
I doubt Nate
no.
was gonna give them.
No, it was all a prank. Basically, he was planning on selling them a fake ring so they could find them and then tail Marlowe back to their hideout so they could find the decoding device. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I
all-
don't recall if the game explains it, but how did they even
does
get
that.
back in touch with
It-
one another, though?
It does
Like,
that. It does actually.
It,
They do explain it. Yes. Basically, it was all a plan. Basically.
We could just use a little.
oh, I get that. I mean, well, the whole them getting in contact with them, that stuff.
Oh, that.
Yeah, just
Remember, Cutter here got a job working for Marlowe, so he was the one checking them out for him.
Although you'd think that they would have just bought to shot Drake on sight, considering how many times he outwitted them. Then again, he probably might have hidden the ring, but whatever.
I got it.
Well, actually, to be fair, there's no way he could have hidden it anyway, because they would have known that from sight, considering they probably searched him.
Come on, move your lazy asses. All right. Looks like the coast is clear.
Quick! Use that to time travel device over there.
You should be more careful with your head, you know it.
Hey, Chloe.
Evening, lads.
All right, darling.
Looks like hell spit you two back out.
It was a thing of beauty, Chloe.
I went off without a hitch.
Yeah.
You're unusually
Tomato
quiet. What's up
ketchup
your
is
butt?
really
Oh,
convincing.
well, Charlie seemed to enjoy himself a little bit too much for my taste. My ears are
Simple.
still
They
Helps
they
to
got
have something
hit
in
with
between.
paintballs of some
Looks like
sort.
I missed
Yeah,
out
yeah.
on some fun.
Fake guns.
Yeah, you did actually. It was very, very cathartic.
It's funny.
You have any trouble?
Easy peasy.
And you're sure they didn't see
Oh,
each other?
you British and your
chance.
tongue-in-cheekness.
Which door's Scary Poppins hiding behind?
Scary Pop.
Climb up in there.
Yes, that's Marlowe's nickname that Cutter gave her. Scary Pop.
It's dark ever since.
That's great.
Well, she does ring in Julie Andrews to me, I'll admit.
No one's
It's all about me. Me.
I swear to you guys, the first time I played this game, the moment he said, I don't care what her name is anymore, to me she's just Scary Poppins.
Just gonna sneak in and we sneak up. Just like that.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But
You
any
know, it
trouble,
reminds-
shoot first and ask
Eh,
questions
actually,
later.
no, she doesn't look too much like Julie Andrews.
Well, what about? Are you looking forward to Mary Poppins Returns?
Wait, there's a sequel?
I'm
Yeah,
willing.
with Emily Blunt.
I'm willing to give it a chance because I do like Emily Blunt, so I'm willing to give her a chance.
Plus, Julie Andrews is
Disney
going to
have
be in the
shown-
movie.
Please.
And Disney have shown that they can make quite a few sequels despite how long ago the first movie
Yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah.
Like, seriously, everyone was expecting Finding Nemo 2, or, technically Finding Dory, to, be one of those typical, this movie doesn't hold up to the previous one. I mean, the previous one was made years ago. And lo and behold, it's actually
A
more
lot of
popular
people
than
prefer
this one.
Finding Dory over Finding Nemo.
I do.
I have yet to see that, but I've heard loads of great things. Oh, yeah. Pedro's living proof. I mean, Pedro
Find a way in,
himself
check it out.
didn't really have good
You three stay
thoughts
here.
of the movie before seeing it. And, well,
I
what you
didn't
see is
either.
what you get.
Yep.
Or rather, what you hear is what you get.
I found Finding Dory to be more tightly written, better paced, and I thought the overall stories and themes that they did were more interesting.
Sorry about that.
So now only time will tell if they can pull off that same miracle with Cars 3. Well, not that it'll be tougher to make a movie better than Cars 2, but to make a movie that's on par and even better than the first Cars movie.
What pisses me off about Cars 2, what pisses me off about Cars 2 is that the first movie was a perfectly fine movie as it was, but Cars 2 came about and gave the Cars 1 haters more ammo.
Yeah, and Cars 1 never really deserved any of that.
Not really, no.
Exactly. Also, Shiro, Sky Satellite Dish.
Now, another thing that bugs me about Cars 2, though, dissing Lightning McQueen as the main protagonist and making it Mater's story. It's like,
Well, Dibs,
Really?
I wouldn't be surprised, Dibs, if Naughty Dog's artists really went to London and took a few pictures so they could,
Right,
represent
these
things
of their
properly.
artists are English. I mean, they have. I mean, I saw from the behind-the-scenes video that
Oh,
they
yeah,
had
well-
a couple of English staff members.
Well, there you go then. All the more. There you go then.
Hey, London's brown and murky, and it
oh,
looks like it's
don't you
about
realize,
to rain.
guys?
God,
Don't you realize,
accurate.
guys? This is all the perfect precursor for Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
You
The
know,
one that takes place in England. And finally has a main female protagonist. Well, aside from that spin-off game.
All right, let's open the door for them.
Give me a hand with this.
Okay, I swear. If I was an evil villain, I'd booby trap all the doors so that only my henchmen can get
Anybody see a
through.
car?
So yeah, basically Chloe saw them coming here with a car, but now the car mysteriously vanished. So clearly we're missing something here.
Bit of a flaw, though, Dweebs. If you booby trapped it, then what would you do when the regular people come about and they accidentally step into one of your traps?
There's gotta be an
Then you could
explanation.
risk getting arrested,
Look around.
sued, and found out.
I have a secret kill switch.
They were here, all right.
Right.
I can still smell the exhaust.
And what do you do if the kill switch fails?
S Yeah, I just
Get a lawyer. That's what you do then.
Anyway, yeah, as you can see there, there's tire tracks. So clearly the car was here. It just vanished somewhere. We don't know where.
It was erased from the world by.
Basically, we have to examine the place and try to see if there's some kind of hidden passageway or something.
Yeah. No, Pedro,
So-
I got it. Pedro, I got it. The game erased it because it's a metaphor for
Hey, check this out.
how confused they are.
I'll just hum the Ace Attorney investigations to investigations stream and be done with that. Dun, da, da,
And there we go. Hold on.
Oh, Gemma. Shh.
We just found a mechanism.
Way ahead of you, Dwibs.
4 tires, 4 points of contact. Sully, stand right there. You two, like there and there.
Oh, sorry, sorry, Sully. I have to take the phone
All right,
first.
everybody, on 3.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Now it's Toy Story 2.
Well, this has got to be it.
It's Toy Story. No, you didn't jump hard enough, guys.
It's a light.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Sully, aim your beam at the wall.
There we are.
Headlights.
There you go. That's why only a
Wow! Oh my God, it's Tygun Ollie.
since cars have 2 headlights at the front, it's easy for a car to open this passageway.
Damn cadabra.
Get it?
Welcome, Sully. The Diagon Alley.
Nate, just who are we, dear?
What is it with you English and your
Only
hidden
one way to
roots?
find out. We'll track the car. You head back to the van.
Well,
Try
I'm
to
keeping
stay
managed to
radio
keep it.
Well, Jova, considering the huge amount of British villains, I mean, how would they escape if it wasn't for the abundance of the hidden passageways?
She's the best.
Gotta have a hidden passageway if you're a British villain.
So I've heard.
Where would you escape to?
Okay, yeah. Now this place is giving me Crystal Maze vibes.
Drives their
It's
car
the
underground.
walls.
Oh, well, let me think. Someone who doesn't want to be followed, it's just a guess.
Smart ass.
Looks like they bored straight into the old service tunnels.
You should be careful. What if you end up in front of a London Underground train?
What are the chances of that?
Try ask James Bond.
Well, then the last thing you'll see is a lot of
Sorry,
cat
Dwight.
posters that
Sorry,
someone's
Dwight.
putting up underneath them.
Sorry, there's already did a train sequence in the last game. We can't do it again.
Oh, that reminds you, Shiroy. Have you heard about that?
What?
How someone in London bought all the adverts because, well, they don't like how shameless the advertising is, and replaced them with cat pictures everywhere in the London Underground.
That was for a campaign.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It was a campaign for a rescue centre.
We should be
I think
able
it was
to squeeze through
Battersea.
here.
Yeah, well, from what I recall,
on
the
the-
campaign against advertising. I'll look it up on SSMB.
This is gonna be important for later. Basically, our new friend Charlie Cutter here, he's kind of a claustrophobic, so he has a real trouble getting through these tight spaces.
All right, back there.
Yep.
Just not keen on the old tight spaces, that's all.
Just keep moving.
I really hope someone should have told Carla from Indigo Prophecy that. But then again, yeah, that's a game where the dialogue is about as natural and flowing as
What was that?
my
You lost the train of thought there, didn't you?
it's about as natural and flowing as the plot for Gods of Egypt.
Well, Dwebs, that's just David Cage in a nutshell, really.
Dweebs, you missed a very fitting joke with Train of Thought since we are technically, underground.
Yeah, it was too obvious.
Anyway, Shiroy, yeah, that's the campaign group, but yeah, it's basically someone who didn't like adverts, so they raised enough money to buy all the advert spaces in a London tube
Tunnels right
station
below us.
Also,
with
yeah,
We're still on
pictures
the
of
right
cats.
honestly, Pedro, with Nate's outfit at the moment, he looks like the Daniel Craig Bond.
A bit, yeah. Well, Dwebs, maybe considering this takes place in London, maybe that was the intention.
He's not wearing a bow tie.
That is a long way down.
No kidding, Nate.
It's just cats everywhere.
Even the dogs seem interested.
Yes.
Careful, it's slippery.
Then again, it makes sense that the British love cats. They need something to stroke.
Wasn't that supposed to be the Egyptians who love cats?
But don't you see, Pedro? Ancient Egypt is evil, so ancient Egypt. But you also notice that certain Egyptians have British accents. It makes sense because ancient Egypt must have migrated over to Britain when a lot of their evil plans were foiled by the ancient gods playing their mystical trading card game. So you see, the British are descendants of that, and now they're trying to take over the world in revenge against Prince Atem.
Jesus.
Let me see if I can
Joe,
loosen
why are you dragging us into Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, it makes sense since a lot of the Egyptians in that game have British accents, so...
That's actually a good point, yeah.
Here it comes.
Oh my god, it all makes sense now.
Of course it is.
Looks like there's some sort of gate up there.
I actually made sense of the original series of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Try
Well,
making
actually, the original series of Yu-Gi-Oh has a lot of sense.
Jova. Try to make sense.
First season that didn't make sense. Fair enough. Anyway, go on, Pedro.
Jova, try to make sense of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, then I'll be impressed.
I think it starts making sense by episode 202.
A bit late, don't you think?
Anyway.
Ready? Pull.
Zexal's the death of one of our group members. I keep feeling like with every episode.
There we go.
Jove, when this part ends, before you go, I did a little bit of digging into a certain section that the anime and manga do differently.
Right, of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, of the first series.
It's too far to drop to
Well,
next.
of course. I mean, the manga does sort of follow more of season 0.
No,
Or
no,
you're
I meant the manga that's based off the anime that most of us know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down here.
But that's not relevant to this part, but so we'll move on.
Sure. We're up.
What time are you?
27, 15, 16, 17.
Whoever they are seriously weird.
Hold on. I'm paused at 27:36.
Okay.
Alright, we're about 10 seconds away from that.
Chapter 5, London Underground.
It's got to be Victorian.
Wow, that's the laziest title in this
Alright, and... click.
London Underground. London Underground. They made a vow.
How the train would be found.
Bridges.
Know where we're moving now.
Hey, Shiroi. Hey, Shiroi. Uncontroversial opinion, but I'll still take that over X.
Honestly, Pedro, that's not really controversial. A lot of people agree that Underground is better than X.
Don't know.
I said people dibs.
Hi guys, I'm of the opposite opinion.
Sure. That's why I said that's
I'm
why
heretic Dwibs.
That's why I said that's why I said controversial opinion, Dwibs.
I've never really seen that be a point of argument a lot, except of course with Dwibs. Because
don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Sonic Underground is good. It's not. I'm just saying that at the very least, Sonic Underground still had, to me at least, a better sense of what a Sonic TV show should be like. Whereas Sonic X to me was just felt so pop.
A Sonic TV show should end before it even accomplishes its main target.
Well, Dwibs, that was because of bad ratings, though.
Me off, but I wouldn't say that necessarily hurts the show's quality. I mean, I will say this.
By that logic, Satan is bad. Because Satan also ended on a cliffhanger.
But that wasn't the show's fault.
Okay. To be fair, though, Sad AM at least ended with them defeating Dr. Robotnik. Now, the cliffhanger was still stupid, but they at least beat Robotnik. Sonic Underground, sadly, doesn't even have them meet their mother by the final episode. Well, they technically meet her, but they never really restore all peace and freedom and all that, which was sad, because... yeah, Sonic Underground for the most part. I mean, yeah, cheesiness aside, was still a legit show. Heck, the songs were actually good most of the time, too. Point of contention, but all the same, though, Sonic Underground still was solid enough.
Alright, no, not these kind of missions. I hate balancing ones.
Don't worry, Dwibs. Like I said, these missions are very easy. You don't have to as long as you're not trying to rush through this section, I think you'd be able to get through here just fine, honestly.
Hey Pedro, imagine if this was
Getaway Black Monday.
Hey Pedro, imagine if this was on the Wii and you had to use the balance board for this.
Oh God, no!
Now,
Good eye. Thanks for having our back.
Fortunately, Naughty Dog dropped that whole mechanic from the first game where we had in the PS3 where we had to use wave this X-axis to keep balance because they realized it was a bad idea.
I mean,
even Blue Point removed that in the PS4 remaster.
Yeah, not to say that those kind of mechanics can't be done with grace. There are actually quite a few that do it well, like the Arkham games. It's just, if you're gonna have it be so realistic, don't make it so clumsy and clunky.
Yeah.
It's sort of like how some people don't really care for the whole, oh, you get tired when you run a lot in the first Yokai Watch game. It's like, that never really felt necessary.
Well,
Except for maybe the terror time things, but let's be honest, those are really bragging, right? It matters.
Well, the thing about those games is that they're trying to incorporate a couple of immersion Shenmue style elements where
exactly. That's the same thing that Naughty Dog was trying to do with the balancing thing in the first Uncharted game. It's just
I'm not talking about that kind of thing. I'm talking in terms of realism. I'm talking about in terms of Shenmue style of immersion, where in order to basically, he wants those games to really feel like you're a kid in summer vacation, having adventures and stuff. So he wants so for the sake of that kind of immersion, he asks you to do the kind of things that kids always have, which is it's much like
didn't really work though. Sort of like how the balancing thing doesn't really click.
I found it.
We shall see you in part 3.
I thought it was fine, but then again, I'm a Shenmue fan, so I guess those kind of things are very hit and miss for people.
Oh, it worked well in Shenmue, just not well in Yokai.
Anyway, see you, everybody.
Talk about that another part.
See ya.